Alright, in this lesson I'll introduce the merge method as it's called directly on the pandas library instead of a direct data frame. Now there's really nothing new to take in here. This is just an alternate syntax that you may see in other people's notebooks, so I wanted to make sure you were aware of it in case you run into it. So I'll begin by executing our code to import our 5 data frames, and I'm going to do just a simple left merge that we've done before. I'm going to preview here the first 3 rows of my week 1 data frame and also the first 3 rows of my customers data frame. And let's say I just want to link up again the customer ID column values with the rows right here based on a common match in the ID column. So in all of the previous examples, we've been calling the merge method directly on our first or left data frame. So our syntax was something like this: week 1 merge customers, and then we specified all of the arguments to our parameters. Now, the alternative is to use the merge method directly on pandas, which we know is stored in the PD alias. So if I do pd.merge, and I open my parentheses for that method, I'm going to hold Shift and press Tab to take a look at our available options or parameters. And as you'll see, basically all of the exact parameters from our merge method on a data frame are available. The only syntactically different thing here is that we have to specify the left data frame and the right data frame as our first 2 arguments. So instead of writing week1.merge customers, we just write week1, comma, customers. And that feeds it in as the first 2 arguments. So this is just a general way to kind of make it more bird's eye view. You're demonstrating that you're merging, and here are the first 2 things that you want to merge together. And after that point, it's just a matter of customizing the parameters to do what you want. So in this case, I want to do a left merge because I want to merge the customer rows into my week 1 data frame. And my left on parameter is going to take the column name in my left data frame, which is going to be the first one here, week 1. In that case, it's going to be customer ID. And I'm also going to supply a right-on parameter, which is where I provide the column name in my right data frame, which is my second argument here, customers. So in this data frame, it's going to be ID. And it's basically going to give me the exact same result as if I had called the merge method directly on the week 1 data frame. 2 different ways, again, to do the same thing. This is probably something that you're starting to recognize is familiar. The pandas library is incredibly versatile for all of your data analysis needs, but the pandas merge method is just another way that we can do all kinds of join and merging operations on data frames. And we're certainly not limited to left joins. We can do inner and outer here as well. It's just a matter of putting in those 2 data frames as our first 2 arguments for the merge method. So that's the merge method as it's called on the pandas library instead of a pandas object.